Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, youtube.com/blender classes. Okay, now basically what we're going to do today, I'm going to show you how to create a simple chair, add some seams on it, and add some textures. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, go into the front view. First thing obviously to do, we're going to scale this on the x-axis. Oh no, we're not. We're going to scale it on the z-axis. So bring it down to say here, and I'll try to be as quick as possible because nothing better than being quick. So scale it up a bit. So we have the body. This is very simple. So bring it up a bit. Now what we're gonna do, front mode again by pressing number 1. Shift A brings up your this lovely little menu here. Go to mesh, go to cube. Now what we're gonna do, pull it down here, and now we're gonna scale it on the x-axis. So bring it down to say here, and we are creating the legs, by the way. Let's scale it up a bit. Okay, now go back into your view on your right, which is the number 3 on your button. Press X, and using the y-axis, so it's SY, bring it up to about here. And now I think that's a bit too long, but press S and then Z, just make it a bit smaller. It's on the Z axis. Okay, now we have this leg. Still I think it's a bit too big, so S, Z, yeah, that's fine. Okay, now we just have to place it on the right area. So just click 3, check, make sure it's there. So if you can see, actually press 7 and you just go top, Z to go to wireframe mode, so you can just place it where you want. So as you can see, it has gone into the location that we wanted. Just bring it in a bit more here, so it just goes in. Okay, now that's done. What we're gonna do now, press 1, go into the front view. Actually press 5 to go into this lovely orthodox mode. Press Shift D, which duplicates, and on the x-axis just bring it to say about there, and make sure that it just sits down properly. Now that's done. Go into your right camera view, Shift D again, and you scale it. Oh no, actually you don't scale it, just hold the, is it the right one? No, it's not. Go back into this view, Shift D, it's still there. You just hold the, on the y-axis, bring it up to say about there, make sure that it's in. Go back into your front view by pressing 1, Shift D, and on the x-axis bring it here. And once you bring it, you can see that you have legs. So now what we're gonna do, go back into your front view. We're actually gonna add another cube, so go back into your front view, Shift A, add another mesh, go into cube, and go back into your side view, press X, and on the y-axis just bring it to say about there. Okay, now just bring it up, and we're just basically gonna stick this on the body, so just say there. Now you can scale it again on the x-axis, say to about here, and there we have a wooden chair. Okay, now what I'm gonna teach you now is basically adding seams on this so we can unwrap it. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna have to basically we're gonna unwrap the faces and the edges. So we're gonna do now, actually go into object mode by pressing the tab and select everything. Select everything by pressing the A. Control J basically makes everything as an object, and you can edit all the edges at the same time, all the faces and the vertex, etc, etc. Okay, now what we're gonna do, go back into edit mode. We're gonna do the legs first. So what we're gonna have to do with the legs, we're gonna select the corners, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to do everything at once. So first thing, I've already done that mistake, you have to go to the edge selection mode here, which is this middle button here, and we go in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, just bring it out. So we select top corner, the back, and the edge on the back. So we're gonna have these edges here and these edges here come out. Do the same to this leg. There. That's done. Gonna do the same to this edge. Remember from the back. So 1, 2, the corners. Also, one thing I forgot to tell you to do: select this corner here, this one, this one, this one. All the corners we select, so we can build the wrap. Select this one and this one. Do the same here, here, back, back. So we can just go in here. Select this one and this one and this one. And now you have your leg selected. Press Ctrl E, mark seam. Now that's done. We'll do the same procedure to the body. Okay, now we've done that. I'm gonna go select this corner, this corner. Actually, what we can do, we don't need that one, so we select this one, this one, select this one and this one, select this one, this one, select this, oh, when there, select this face, oh, wrong one, select this edge here and this edge here. And if you do Ctrl E, mark same, we will mark that as the same. Okay, now we do the we do the same thing to the top, or the back, well this one. Select the corners first, and select this. Select this one, this side, and we will go and select this edge here and select this edge here from the back, and now we can press Ctrl E, mark seam, and that's done. So now a few things I want to teach you how to do. We'll unwrap this in a second, but we just have to do a couple of things first. So let's go to the material editor, which is right here. Click, actually we can actually do this first. Go to this icon here, go to UV editing, sorry. Bring this down. Go to new image. Okay. Go back into the default view. Go to your material editor and just bring it up so you see. You have your material bold there. You go into the textures, delete this one that's here on the X, click new, change the type from clouds to image or movie. Go down where you see coordinates, click it and click UV. and open your image. Click open there and go to where you have your image saved. So my one will be in the desktop and I've got it untitled. Basically this has my textures. So now if you go to UV editing, actually let's go back into the default mode and check your material editor. You can see the material is there. So we can go back into UV editing, bring it down a bit. Let's remove this one. And now we can go to image, open image, go to where you have your texture, the same image again, click it twice and it comes there. So now what we can do, we can go to our object, hold A to select everything, press U and unwrap. And as you can see, we have our image unwrapped here. So now what I'm gonna do, go out of this, sorry about that, we go out, we're gonna go here and click this image here which lets you see all of your seams. So the first thing we're gonna do, this is a trick which I like. So if you select something here on your object and you press the L button, it selects everything there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab this leg, bring it here, rotate it up, do the same to this, just click anything there and press L, come back here, grab and rotate it up, bring it down, do this leg, okay, that's done. So we come to this one, can grab, press L, where is it, okay, this one, press L, grab, bring it up, okay, now we go to this one, press L, this one, press L, grab, Alt R to rotate, grab again, bring it up and just rotate it a bit. And we have our sides here as you can see. So we're gonna select everything on this. So we can L, this selects everything. So select this one, press L. Actually we can go, let's go into the faces mode. So we can select, press L. I just selecting this. Okay, yeah, I had this selected, that's why. So now we've selected the whole face. We can scale it down to say about here, grab it, bring it to say here, and the back we can press L, A to deselect everything, come here, grab this one, press, click this one. So what we're gonna actually do, hold shift and select all of these. Actually what we can do, we can come here, select, you can click this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, grab them, bring them to here, and this one here, which is actually the back, so we can actually grab this and bring it here. And we have our map done. I know it's not that great, but it's better than anything. Okay, now what we're gonna do, come back here, go to image, open image, untitled. And what we're gonna do now for the legs, actually gonna deselect everything. So we're gonna do, select this part here, Where did that image go? Grab this. Can bring it to say here. And just scale it in to say there, so it gets this texture. And we can grab our body. Come here. Let me keep that away. We grab it. Put it here. And this one as well, we can grab it and put it here. Remember, this is, you can do this properly where you sim it properly and put it exactly where you want it. But what we're gonna actually do, select this one, this one, this one, and this one. Can grab it and actually bring it to around here. So if you actually, let me zoom in, rotate this a bit, grab it, bring it here. And for the back, we can actually go to Untitled here, grab everything, and put it in there. And now if you see, if you go into the default mode, and if you go to the texture paint, oh, nothing is there. Edit mode, that's because we're in the wireframe. Okay, so we go into texture paint, and you can see that we have like a table here, a chair, sorry. Okay, now if you go back into the UV editing, and let's just go to edit mode quickly. So if we do, select this, scale it to say there, select this, scale it to say there, and select your legs, and scale it a bit, go back. And if you go into the texture paint now, as you can see, we have our table. Now the next thing that we're gonna do is try to make it look a bit better. So now what we're gonna do, go back into the default mode. I'm gonna go to material and add a subdivision surface. And if you can see now, if you go to texture paint, if you extrude, what I want to do is, actually we can Control R, bring it to the end, Control R, bring it to the end, yeah, bring it up, 1, 2, oh, do the same for each legs. I'll show you one other thing to do. Do this side, do this side, do this side, do this side, oh, do this side, yeah, oh, okay, now that's done. If you check the texture paints now, okay, now what we're gonna actually do, if you Okay, now what we're gonna do, press Ctrl R, bring this to here, Ctrl R, bring it to there, Ctrl R, bring it up, Ctrl R, bring it up. And now if you go to texture paint, you can see that we have a table here. And now if you check, try to render, you can see that we have a table here. A table, a bloody chair. A chair, sorry. And that's my tutorial. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you next time.